person, why are you here today?
Honestly, man, I'm here for three intentions. Number one, it's for the people. This isn't for me. This isn't for my business. This is for the people, for the friends, the family, the people that have put faith in me. Maybe you're sitting where I was a few months ago, confused, almost a little bit of dumbfound that you've put so much belief and energy and good attitude, whether it be to the industry, to a specific company, or even to a specific person, and you're sitting here asking right now, how could this happen? My goal today is to bring some value, some answers, to bring some clarity to this event, and to shine some truth on this industry from a completely unbiased view.
Well, what exactly are your views then on these current events? Where do you stand?
First and foremost, you got to understand, I have absolutely nothing bad to say about Vima or Juness. I have nothing but love for Vima. You got to understand, I built a huge personal foundation in Vima. I believe in the power of young people. I believe in the power of young people coming together for a common cause. I believe in true freedom. That's what brought me into this industry as a whole. And at the same time, I wish nothing but good luck to Juness, and I commend the people in Vima for staying. But understand, there's two kinds of companies in this industry. There's those built by marketers and those built by science and built on the truth. And if you're sitting disgruntled or confused right now and you took a cold, hard look at your situation, I bet you could figure out what kind of company it is that you're in.
So I think I can speak for a lot of people out there that probably who clicked on this video. They're expecting one of two outcomes from this video here, and I know I was. So you're saying that you will not be staying with Vima, yet you will not be joining Juness. This will probably come to a shock, I'm sure, to many. So where do you stand?
Of course, and I'd love to just share a quick story with you. A few months ago, a good buddy of mine, good friend of mine, one of my best friends in the world, Adam Wenning, and I set out on a mission. We wanted to find the truth. We wanted to find the truth about this industry. We knew this industry had so much good and freedom to offer people, but at the same time, it had its setbacks, it had its faults. And we set out to answer three questions. That was, number one, how could some people work so hard, bring so much value and such a positive attitude to their company or to their team, yet get rewarded so little and get paid so little? Number two, why do we always hear these stories of these top leaders leaving from company to company to company and bringing massive networks with them, saying this is the place they're going to be forever, and a year or two later we see the whole thing unravel again? And number three, on a more positive note, at the same time, why did we and why still do we believe so much and so heavily in this industry? And after searching and searching and talking to people, talking to earners that maybe aren't even in the industry anymore, and research and time, I came to the conclusion that it's not Vima, it's not Juness. So many people are looking for a company to find the answer. It's not either of these companies. It's the system that these companies are stuck in. It's the traditional binary MLM system. This system is not the truth. And after reviewing the facts, I found out that this was not the answer. Traditional binary was not the answer. It was not the answer for my friends, for my family, for my acquaintances, for the people that put their faith in me. Why? Guys, don't get me wrong. I was making nice checks. I had a great lifestyle. I was enjoying a great lifestyle, but at the cost of what? At the cost of my soul. Every time I put one of those checks in the bank, it hurt my soul. Why? Because for me to get that check, somebody had to not receive it. And in my heart of hearts, that wasn't right. I needed to find the answer. I needed to find a company, not even a company, I needed to find a business model that was in harmony and synchrony with my soul that I could feel good about and rest my hat on. So long story short, I went on a trip to San Diego to go see a good buddy of mine while all this was unfolding, and understand that, these conversations Adam and I were having were completely in secret. This wasn't spread to anybody. This was a mission and a goal between the two of us on our own personal friendship and business relationship that we set out to find. So I went down to San Diego to see an old buddy of mine, and as I was on my way to the airport or getting ready to go to the airport, I called one of my best friends in the world, Ian Phoenix. Now understand, at this time, Ian did not know my disposition in the industry. He didn't know what I was looking for. So whatever was to unfold from this point was absolutely pure fate. But long story, I'm on the way to the airport and he starts telling me about this amazing company from Japan. He starts telling me about this water. And my initial reaction was, Ian, what are you talking about? Water is water. But at the same time, I don't trust anybody when it comes to health and wellness and fitness and nutrition like I do to Ian Phoenix. And when he told me he'd been drinking this water for 6 months and started telling me the testimonials and the life-changing things that were happening with this water, I was interested. I was absolutely fascinated by this water. I believed in the alkaline movement. I'm a huge follower of Tony Robbins. And I was fascinated. I was intrigued. Over the course of the next few weeks, I was obviously a little bit skeptical. I had him send me some videos. I watched these demo videos. And over the course of the next couple weeks, I started getting that feeling in my gut again. I started getting that day one feeling, that absolute belief in my gut again. And I was fascinated. Because I was on the way to the airport, I couldn't try this water. I was a little upset about it. But at the same time, I was so fascinated by the testimonials and the demonstrations that I'd seen. It got to a point where I decided that experiencing this water, having this water in my life and sharing it with my friends and family was an absolute must. This was over the course of the next couple weeks. Now, as any open-minded person would do in their right mind, when I started to see a product and a company that I was getting the idea that I could really get behind this, I asked him, okay, so you told me this isn't some MLM gig. This isn't the next fastest growing, hypest, biggest, fastest company. Let me hear what this business has to offer. I just want to hear it. And after Ian shared with me...
So it was really just about the product.
It was. I hadn't tried this water, but I was blown away from the stories, testimonies, and demonstrations I had seen. Fascinated. It was a must. I had to have this. But as any person in the right mind would do, I said, okay, if I could get behind this, what does the business look like? Because if it has anything to do with traditional MLM binary, I'm out. I'm not leaving one apple to go to a different colored apple. If I'm going to leave an apple, I want to go to an orange. I want to go something completely different. And after Ian revealed to me this business and I saw how this worked and I saw this compensation plan, number one, he was right. This wasn't some MLM gig. He asked me the 3 things I didn't like. I said, number one, I don't like auto ships. I don't like attrition. I don't like people getting burned on the back end. And if I'm going to hustle and I'm going to build and I'm going to share, I want to work for checks, not for volume points. And after he shared this information to me, it was as if all my hopes and prayers and questions Adam and I had been asking over the past few months were answered. I felt relieved. I felt this monkey taken off my back and I saw it. But understand at this point I hadn't even tried the water, but I was so ecstatic. I saw it. I saw the vision and I saw the truth. I immediately called my best friend, Adam Wennig. And all I told him is, Adam, you're going to trust me right now. I found the answer and I found the truth. And that truth is this company called Enagic and Kangen water. Return to origin as it is in Japanese. If you'd like to learn more about Kangen water, click the link below here. And I'd love to get you some more information.